Hello, 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 and welcome back to another live stream. Hello, man, Joel. Welcome in. Hope you're doing well. Happy Saturday. I don't have my... There it is. Pop. Hello, Ducky. Welcome in. Welcome, welcome. How are you guys doing? Welcome. How is everything? Guys, if you look slightly up in the chat, you might see a name there with a color of something different. I did it. I went ahead and did it. I made a new channel. Do you find? I'm glad to hear it. Of course, the channel has nothing on it yet. It's really mostly meant for it to start like on the 2nd when I'm gonna start playing Pathfinder. But any channel still counts, still 69% fun. It's gonna be 69% for a while probably because you know, unfortunately I'm not getting, you know, subs left, right, and center. So it's probably gonna be there for a while. That's okay. You get to enjoy the 69 for longer, right? But yeah, if you guys want, oh, I wonder if it's gonna show up here. Is it gonna show up here? It's not gonna show up here, is it? Oh, it is! Go subscribe if you wanna watch live streams of like variety content, like RPGs, adventure games, maybe some Genshin Impact, whatever else. That's what it's there for. It's not gonna be like daily content or anything. Just, you know, when I'm playing, I'll just stream it there. That's pretty much it. But otherwise, shall we jump on into Minecraft? Jump on into the game. Oh. PleasantCraft. Oh. Oh, he's AFK. I'll still say hello. For when he's not AFK. Man, it's so weird being here. I didn't like AFK overnight at the copper farm for once. It's weird. Do I watch web series or anime? I do watch anime, although recently not as much as I have in the past. So yeah, I do watch anime though, normally. Before we begin, I need to let's get the camera count going, like right away, because I'm gonna forget. So let's load that up. I need to catch up on some. I need to catch up on One Piece. I haven't really watched like any this season, just because haven't got around to it. But yeah, I need to catch up with a bunch. I enjoy anime. Come on. There it is. Hey, Sully, welcome in. Welcome, welcome. Connect. Joe, welcome in as well. You just completed 500 animes. Nice. I don't remember what I was doing there. Oh, I do remember. Okay. Let's get into position. On that. And that seems good. There we go. There's that. There's that. And there's... Okay. Awesome. You haven't ever watched anime? And won't probably? I mean, that's like saying you've never watched cartoons and you never will. There's so many different kinds that there's something for everybody. Happy Saturday to everyone that's coming in. Hope you're all doing well. I am going to make an oxidizing time lapse. Absolutely am. Once the build is done, once everything's in, 100% I'm going to make a time lapse of the whole thing oxidizing. Yep. This will be the last stream you're here. Well, no. Weekends will stay as is. Weekends are not changing. Never never have. Weekends have always been at this time, and it will continue to be this time. So, if this time it works for you, I'll still see you on the weekends, if you so deem to join me. Yep. It's just weekdays, I mean, I literally cannot... I literally can't do it because, well, you know... It's, I'm working. Yeah, weekends will remain a good old 9 a.m. Pacific. It's only 5:07. Oh, it's still pretty early. You know, like a good chunk of the day left. Yeah, if those haven't heard, starting work on Wednesday, which means streaming schedule is changing starting next week. So yeah, won't be able to stream at this time during the weekdays anymore. So it's gonna be like at 7 p.m. ish Pacific instead of 9 a.m. ish. So I went ahead and did 10 more layers last night. I don't know if you can even tell. 9:38 where you are? Wow. So you guys have pretty much enjoyed the majority of Saturday at this point, right? You've experienced most of it. How has it been? Has it been a good Saturday? $19 plus 8 equals 3 a.m. Just online. Wait, online classes on a Saturday? I mean, I guess they're online classes. It doesn't really matter what day they are, right? If they're online classes, I assume college? 6 p.m. for you? Hold on a second. Just are any of you in America? Or in an American time zone? Just realizing, I think, what, 100% of is everybody in chat in a European or, you know, that side of the world time zone? No school? Ooh. No school's good. No. Britain, India. Fair enough. Because I always knew I had a higher, like not as high of a percentage of people watch that are in America, but I didn't realize it was that. Like pretty much almost everybody. It's kind of crazy. Yeah, I'm sorry. Sorry to hate to change the time zone on you guys, but yeah, it's out of my control. You know, school equals more Minecraft. Yeah. True. As long as it also, you know, comes with no work. No school and no work. Then more Minecraft, yay! Yeah, I mean, I've clearly been playing a lot of Minecraft due to no work / school, so you know, I completely agree and understand. Just put it there. No. But you're lit 3 times in the same spot. Well, why would you do that? You know, 1 time, accident. Twice, you might have been trying to, like, feel where you bit it and actually bit it again. But 3 times? What was going through your head? Tell us. What caused that 3rd one? Was just really enjoying the cookie. Dude, that must have been a really good cookie. Was it worth it? After all that, was it all worth it? You had an S&P but it's closed for November exams. Oh, wait, November exams? It's not in September. Baked by you looks so good. Oh, nice. I don't think I've ever baked cookies. I mean, I'm not much of a baker to begin with, but I don't know if I've ever baked cookies. Yeah, so I can see the Y level I'm at. It's August, we're in August. I know. That's why I'm surprised that a place closed for November. You have 2 months before November, yeah. I mean, maybe they want to practice, okay? Maybe they want to get, you know, get educated and focusing on that, and that's okay. School is important. I think I'm legally required to say that as a graduate as valedictorian. College. I don't think I'm legally allowed to say otherwise. Boom, boom. How did I manage to place it all the way down here? Magic, that's how. You fail all subjects. Oh no! All of them? I don't believe you failed all of them. You can't fail PE. I don't think that's possible. I don't believe it. School is important. Also, school learns you how to do stuff which you will never see or do in your life. Yeah, there's some things I wish school taught, at least in America. Why do American schools not teach you how to do taxes? Everyone needs to pay taxes, and yet, at no point are you taught to do taxes. And yet, if you did them wrong, or you don't pay the right amount, you get a fine, or get a jail, or whatever. It's like, the government wants money, right? That's what I mean. You only did math and English. I see. There really need to be more like specialized classes though. Just played Blood and fell off the map. Oh no. Let you get revived in Bed Wars as long as your bed's not destroyed. So you should be okay. I think. I'm not 100% sure because I don't actually play. I have never once logged into Hypixel a single time ever. So I don't know for sure. Like I've only seen people play. Have you ever used algebra IRL? Well, it depends what your profession is. Algebra itself? Yeah, absolutely. I've used algebra. Like advanced algebra, trigonometry, not really. Geometry, a little bit sometimes. But like, it depends on your profession. That's the thing. That is the thing. Like, right? School teaches you general stuff that hopefully, if you end up going into a profession where you do need to know that stuff, you do know them. You know, they can only teach you, you know, assume the general thing. It's good to know math. It's good to know English and all that. It's not gonna hurt you. But that's pretty much it, right? It's all general. Once you go into like college, where you know, you could take on very specialized things for your major, then it becomes a different story. But hey, Peanut Squirrel, welcome in. Happy Saturday. Hope we're doing well. It's MCC Day. You're hyped? Is that like the little tournament thing people have? I've never once watched those, so I think that's MCC, right? Like I think I've seen the Hermits play on it, as well as Captain Sparkle, some other people. I'm planning on streaming on September 1st. Yep. Just because I'm starting work September 1st doesn't mean I'm not streaming. At least that's the plan. I mean, things can change, or all of a sudden, like I can't or something. But yes, absolutely. At the new time / old time of 7 p.m. Pacific. So the time is like greatly changing because right now is 9:21 a.m. And obviously, if I'm going to be working starting at 9 a.m., I can't stream at this time. So the earliest I can probably do is 7 p.m., which is how I used to do it in the past. But weekends are going to stay at 9 a.m. So if that new time doesn't work for you, there'll still be weekends. You'll be like half an hour? No worries. You gotta fight the Ender Dragon later? Do it. Show him who's boss. Just bring a Power 5 bow and you're good. Oh, and arrows, obviously. I don't know if the dragon's gotten easier or it's just everyone just got, you know, over time it seems like it gets easier. So I don't know if any new enchantments or anything have come out since the dragon fight, but dragon's one of those things that, you know, I kill him because I have to, not because I want to. Twitch streamers are having a day off on the 1st. Yeah, I know about that. I'm not a Twitch streamer, so what that doesn't affect me in any way. Second of all, that doesn't make sense to me. I'll be honest. The cause is a good cause, but the way I think they're doing it is not gonna work. They go, it'd be nice if it did, but I don't think it's gonna work. I think either he or Milkman has the dragon egg. Yeah. I think, yeah, because they're going to business together. I don't know. Maybe one of them gave it to the other guy. I do not know. What happened to my ender chest? Where's my ender chest? What? Eat the egg. No. I don't want to eat it. Guess what? Chicken butt. I'm guessing chicken butt. What happened to it? I mean, I had one there, but I had another one. Did I throw it in here by accident? Wait, what? Congrats. Where'd my ender chest go? I mean, I have another one here, I guess. Whatever. Oh. I'll take this one. Okay, I'll find it somewhere eventually. Weird. It was very euphoric, I guess. Good way of describing it. There we go. Huh. Where the hell did I put it? I don't know where I put it. Oh, you know what? While I'm here, let me grab just a bit more materials. Might as well. Lurking time! Enjoy lurk. Enjoy. Guys, next week, I don't know. Oof, next week is going to be such a mess. I don't know how I'm going to manage next week. It's just too much is happening next week. Work. On the 1st, Genshin Impact has an update. On the 2nd, Pathfinder comes out with a new update with a new game. Oh. So within like 3 days, I gotta figure out how I'm gonna manage everything. Day by day. Yeah, yeah. I mean, if you missed it, I have started up a new YouTube channel for variety, specifically. So if you like variety, if you like RPGs, adventure games, whatever else I tend to play, then go sub to the new channel. There probably won't be anything on it until I stream probably on the 2nd for the first day of Pathfinder. But, you know, if that's interesting to you, go sub. It's gonna be basically nothing's gonna change here. Don't worry. It's kind of like when I like want to play something casually and just relax and chill. You know, I'll stream it. So basically it. Got any so in there though? Well, thank you. I appreciate it. Yeah, I played a ton of Pathfinder Kingmaker, a ton. And like 300 plus hours or something. And I don't know, this time I was like, I kind of want to record it because I've been streaming, because before that I wasn't. I was like, I don't want to put it on my main channel because I'm sure a lot of people get annoyed here from all this like RPG stuff. So you know what? Let's split it. Just said, well, thank you and welcome in, Happy. Welcome, welcome. Happy Saturday. Hope you're doing well. Well, thank you guys. Hearts to all of you. May you all have hearts. Because I mean, honestly, you will die without one. So I really hope you all have hearts. Whether or not they're yours or you stole them from somebody else, that doesn't matter. I don't think those are little details. Don't worry about it. You know. You stole it? Yes. Excellent. Take it all. You're about to make El Mango's bone meal farm? Are you talking about the moss one? The moss farm? Will I resume watching anime? Absolutely. I do plan to. I just, yeah. Right now, I don't know how time is gonna be time management is gonna be, but definitely I want to. I love anime. Anime and video games. Those are my two things. Occasionally, I've rewatched some series. I just haven't started anything new. Like, for some reason, I just felt like rewatching Overlord recently. Season 1. Don't know why. Just felt like it. So I did. No Game, No Life. I occasionally rewatch parts of it, or a lot of it. Absolutely love that anime. You can create a mal account. What is a mal account? Mal. Municipal airline lineage. That's right. Overlord season 4. Yes, yes, I do remember that. I remember not being big into season 2. At least the start of it. And actually, like, I started rewatching season 2, and I was like, I got bored again. I finished it the first time. Like, I went through with it, because I was like, what is going on? My anime list. Oh, I've heard of that website. Is that, like, just to make a list of, like, all the anime you've watched kind of thing? Or, like, or track, like, anime that are coming out? That'd be a very long list that I probably will never be able to keep up with. Maybe I'll make it. Maybe. No. No promises. But maybe. It keeps track of anime. I mean, I could just tell people what anime I like and watch, right? I don't really need to have it do the work for me. But it is convenient, I guess. The main one I haven't watched in way too long is One Piece. I mean, it's not that, it wouldn't take me that long to catch up on it. But I just need to do it. You know. I really like the One Piece, but at one point I got just way too busy with stuff, and I had to stop, and then just haven't picked it back up. I just haven't picked up much anime, really. It's not One Piece specifically. Out of curiosity, those of you that do play a bit of variety, not just Minecraft, what kind of games are you guys playing? Or do you enjoy? Is it like first-person shooters? Is it more like adventure games? Single-player story? Puzzle games? What do you guys enjoy? Fallout? Any specific version of Fallout? The thing about anime is if you skip an anime, then it becomes problematic. If you skip an anime, what do you mean? YouTube Multi-MC would support Microsoft accounts. I'm sure it will eventually. Is my guess. But yeah, Multi-MC is nice. Download preference of Fallout 76 says multiplayer Fallout 4 is your story. I heard Fallout 76 has gone a lot better with the updates. When it came out, it was apparently really, really bad. I actually was, oh man, was it 2020 when this happened? Where Fallout 76 hit the new year, and basically everything broke because somehow it wasn't, like, nothing was set up to work like once the year ticked over. It was like some crazy thing, like, what do you mean it doesn't work if it's a new year kind of thing. I remember all the stuff. Skip an anime season? I mean, you just rewatch it later, right? I think it's a big deal. At least personally. Now, if you're trying to like keep up with an anime and all your friends are like talking about it, you might get spoilers. So yeah, in that sense, that could be bad. But that's the same thing with TV shows. Right. Also, some people have different time time frames and when they feel comfortable talking about spoiler stuff. Like there are some people that are fine talking about something that happened in a TV show like a month after it aired, while others give people years. Right? I'm the kind of person to give people years. Because if it's a good show, it doesn't matter if you watch it now or in 5 years. I want you to enjoy it. Multi-MC does support Microsoft Cons. It's a beta version. Ooh. Welcome back, Peanut Swirl. Welcome back. You suffered spoilers when a lot of season 4 came out? Yeah, you gotta... Yeah, you gotta know where you can and cannot go. There are some channels that if I'm... that I know like to talk about stuff. And then if it's something has come out recently, I just won't go to those channels. Because I know there's a chance of being spoiled. A lot of times, if you're on, like on Twitter and stuff like that, you can just have, you can blacklist words. So you can blacklist like everything related to the shows you're watching or whatever it is. It's another way of doing it. Of course, you know, if your friends are the ones spoiling it, then, you know, get better friends. If they don't want to respect the fact that you don't want to hear about it. Usually you just tell them, hey, don't talk about spoilers for me. I'm like, okay. Most times people respect you. You just gotta let them know. AOT is Attack on Titan. Ah, I have not seen season 4. I remember hearing season 4 came out, but I have never watched it. I also have not seen the last season of Food Wars or Shogeki no Soma. I really like how the previous season ended of Shogeki no Soma. I don't think they need another season, but I think people demanded another season, so they made one. So I'm like, I don't know if I want to watch the latest season for that now. Like that was a really good ending. But they made another one. Yeah, Attack on Titan is an interesting one for me because I enjoyed season 1. I found season 2 to be very boring, and I enjoyed season 3. So, yeah, for me, season 2 seemed like it was too slow. Not enough action? I don't know. Even though apparently some people say it has a lot of action. Like, I just Didn't seem that way to me. Maybe not the same kind of action I was looking for. I don't know. Now, do you guys like big mech stuff? The eating scenes of Food Wars or something different? See, one of my all-time favorite anime is a show called Yakitate Japan. Now, imagine Food Wars, but only about baking bread. Right? Instead of all the foods, just bread. Lots of tournaments and reactions of bread. Literally, that is the show that is based on. Yeah, you know, Shogeki no Soma is based on that anime, basically. And it's great. I love that anime. Has 69 episodes. Nice. It's so good. Yeah, just Attack Titan vs. Armored. Yeah. It had very little. It had a lot of like story stuff, like story movement, but even then, like it all seemed slow. Like I couldn't tell you what happened. I mean, I can tell you one thing that happened, but it would be a spoiler. If you haven't seen it, I don't want to spoil it for you. We're in what? We're in 209, huh? Getting up there. Getting up there. So, in video games, in like more of RPG, like games where you play a character and you have choices, do you guys like playing the evil character? Ever? Start with that. Or do you like just being only the good guy? Or a mixture of both? You completed Yu Yu Hakusho today? Oh, that's a fantastic anime. That is a really good one. Because I actually really enjoy evil characters. You like being Annie? You're evil after you've been the good guy? Yeah, that's usually me as well. I will play an evil character only if I know I will not miss content by doing so. It's the first time I've fallen off. Because in a lot of games, playing the evil character results in just you having less content. In quests, because mobs get killed and then you don't get anything to replace it with. Well, have a good one, Manjul. Welcome. You have a good rest of your day if I don't see you. In Pathfinder Wrath of the Righteous, the game that's coming out on the 2nd that I'm playing on the new channel, I'm doing an evil run. I'm gonna be an evil character. It has a lot of replayability, and because you can play so many different ways. But I'm gonna be playing an evil character. Absolutely. we're gonna try to become an evil lich and raise an army of undead. Unless Undertale and freaking Flower. Well, Undertale has like 2 big modes. Well, sort of 3, which is true pacifist and true kill everyone. I forget the name of that. I forget the name of it. Where you kill everyone. Oh, what a surprise, Crow being evil. Now, usually I play those games first as a good guy, but because I've now played the Kingmaker in the past, there are some things that are only experienced through different, like being nice or mean or whatever. So, I'll be replaying that game a lot. So I wanna... Yeah, I wanna do evil. If you're going to later streams, where do I work? I mean, I don't want to say where the company I work, because then you could probably find it. All I'm gonna say is, I'm working for a visual effects company that works on TV shows, movies, and things of that nature. Maybe I'll tell you guys at one point or another. Let's put it this way. I'll tell you at the beginning of next year, either when I get a staff position, or, you know, my contract will expire and I move on. Let's agree on that one. That's probably when I'll tell you. It was the second place that I interviewed at. The one where I thought the interview didn't go as well. The first one, they actually really liked me. But there was just one person with a bit more experience. Fair enough. But it doesn't matter, again. Like, this one, basically the terms were for an extra month. Instead of a 3-month term, it's a 4-month term. Basically till end of year. And the pay is good. So... So the terms are good. I'm happy with the terms. And if you know, I live in Los Angeles, California. That's not been a secret ever. And it's expensive here. It's expensive here. The fight is in 10 minutes? TFF? What? I don't know what that means. I'll be honest. I'll be honest, I have zero idea what that means. Which isn't a surprise for me. I am usually clueless about everything. You know, absolutely everything. Oh, the dragon fight is in, well, in that case, good luck. I'm sure you'll do fine. Just bring a Power 5 bow and easy peasy. Have a good one. If I don't see you, hope you have a fantastic rest of your day. Or if I do see you, tell me how it went. No. What changed your 1 p.m. instead of 2 p.m.? Well. I see. I see. So I think, by the way, I was asking yesterday, like, what kind of farms I should maybe work on next. I think the next farm should be the gold farm. The gold and then bartering farm. Because I know Cantaloupe has been gathering a lot of the materials. There's just a little bit left to gather. But finishing gathering that and building up the gold farm, I think would be good. I don't really need the gold farm per se right now. But having access to quartz would be very nice. Really. That's the big one, right? Because with quartz, that means access to all the stones. Any kind of stone I would want, I can get through just crafting with a collagen and quartz. Which mostly is just going to be stone and andesite, right? So I'm thinking, yeah, gold farm. Probably the same one I built in single player. Which means that awesome piston feed tape that was designed by Program Trouble will return. And things of that nature. Well, actually, I just realized something. The whole light level changes, right? That isn't just for the overworld, right? Like mobs only spawning in light level 0? Because I know they're not changing anywhere else, but that is for everything, right? Can I get my tree farm schematic? It's still mangoes. You can go and grab it from his videos. Yeah. It is his. Yeah, Omega does a good job from supplying world downloads. You're having issues with it? What's the issue? If you're trying to play, paste it in a multiplayer server or something like that, it needs 2 items in the dropper, in the bottom dropper of the dropper tower, or it'll break. Make sure there's 2 items there. Is it something like that, or it breaks after using it for a little bit? Check if there's 2 items in the bottom dropper. You might have forgotten those. If you forget those, it will break. And that's not something you're gonna see in the schematic, unless you're like holding I. I can fly over there and show you exactly which dropper, if you need help with that. If you don't know what I'm referring to, let me know. Yeah, I'll give it a try. Okay. Yeah, let me know. Yeah, unfortunately, if you forget those two, like just literally 2 items, bottom dropper. If you don't put those in, yeah, the whole thing breaks. Because I remember when that farm first came out, a lot of people were talking about it's breaking, it's not working. They didn't know why, and it was because of those 2 items. Because Lightmatica doesn't complain about that kind of stuff, which would be great if it did. Hey, Pro Man, happy Saturday. Hope you're doing well. Welcome, welcome. How are you? How are you doing this fine day? Your SMP started 3 days ago and we're having fun. I'm glad to hear that. It's really good to have fun. What dropper is it? It's the bottom one. There's a whole dropper tower, and it's supposed to go in the bottom one. The very one in the bottom. I'll fly over there in a moment. I'll show you. So that way, yeah. If you're having trouble locating it, I'll just finish this layer and I'll fly over there. Can't see the fire. Oh no, you're all good. You're all good. If you don't really know where to look, it's fine. Yeah, we're almost there. Finish up this layer, and then I'll fly over there and show you. And back. I mean, my storage system was broken because it had items in places it shouldn't have. It's unfortunately the one limitation of Lightmatica, right? It will not tell you if an item has, or if a container has items in it in the verify process. Pause. Let me grab a few more rockets before we head out. Yep. Let's go! Do you basically when we play this, it doesn't show it in red and just shows the block that should have been there? I can go in my settings and see. I'll go in my settings and see. I think it's probably one of those things that it was modified to work with underwater, and that probably also doubles for that. You're in the world download? Did I ever do an underwater build? I have not. Not a single time. Maybe, maybe in the next season, I'll do an underwater thing. Right. So here's a tree farm. So so the tree farm is right here. It comes out, and it is this dropper right here. 2 items, any items, 2 of them. So, tree farm. Right next to this first line that goes out from it. There's a dropper right there. 2 hoppers. You see the chest is on top. And why did you edit Late Manic to work with water? Because I was building the Guardian farm, which has things underwater. It has 2 items, then that should be fine. Otherwise, if it doesn't have those 2 items, this will break, pushing things out of order, and this whole system would break. Oh! One other thing. For whatever reason, for me at least, this thing breaks when I tick warp. By the way, if you're also testing in tick warping, I've had this break. And it does not break when I don't tick warp. I don't know if that's just coincidence, or if that's actually a thing. But I've had this break while tick warping. And changing nothing and not tick warping has been able to work. I don't know why. It's not supposed to skip any ticks or not supposed to skip anything. But I've had that. If you're tick warping, try not tick warping. Try just letting it go for like, 3-4 booms. That might be your issue then? Try it. Because I just remember that one. Over 2 minutes without tick warp. Let's proceed. Yeah. Like when testing the farm, you might as well use Acacia. Because 1, it's the most logs out of any of them. And 2, it uses both the streams instead of just one. So if you're doing a test, you might as well use Acacia. Ooh, look at that. Getting up there. Let's go get some more stuff. Yeah, let me know if that works. I'm curious. It's evil time you lurked. Yay, evil time. Up to the top. Up, up, up. We're getting up there, huh? I like it when you turn on the schematic, because obviously those are now oxidized, so that's why they're red. First boom went good. Good. So it looks like a like a choker for the dragon. The dragon has a choker. A little bit of a beard now. Oh, right. So what do I have? Generic. No. Visuals. I have ignore existing fluids. True. I have render colliding schematic blocks. True. I have render translucent block inner sides. True. Try those 3. It's one of those 3. Yeah, some stubble. Yep, no worries. You will try them all. Yeah. Try them all. So that's, I guess, one of those also changes how previews. I like the preview right now, so I guess, yeah, it is nice. I'd want it to show me the block it wants to be. I guess it's personal preference in that case. So we're at 212, huh? I think at 250 something is where I need to go to. So we'll see how far we get. I want to get to at least 210. Because basically today and tomorrow is all we have to finish the swing. No, there's already a shulker farm on the server. Jenny has gone ahead and made the shulker farm. And has now like many double chests of shulker shells. Many. And I'm not a person that uses very many shulkers, so with my like over 2 stacks of shells, that'll probably last me the entire season. So why did I just make the schematic blocks at like 0.8 transparency? You know, I've had solid like this for the longest time because I have used shaders. This is like the first time I'm pretty much ever not using shaders this time. And the only reason I'm not using shaders is because the performance on 117 has just been that bad. Like I can use sodium iris, but then OBS struggles. I'm thinking of setting up my old computer to do like a 2-computer streaming setup and try that, maybe. We'll see. That would take a lot of time to set up and all that. And then maybe I'll bring back shaders. But because shaders don't really work well with transparency, that is why I got used to it and why I don't use transparency these days. Just because basically I'm used to it. With transparency, it's weird to me at this point. That's the only reason. Crow is just ruining the economy by buying everything? No. That would be wouldn't that be helping the economy? By buying things? Or I can record the stream with my phone. No. I stream at 10K bitrate for you guys. To give you guys a high quality stream. I don't want you watching a bad quality stream. Especially if it becomes VOD later. You know? Only the best for you guys. Higher bitrate than all of Twitch can handle. Take that, Twitch. And you get quality options. And you can rewind the stream. He's treating like toilet paper in the pandemic. I mean, in terms of buying things, like from the shop, the one thing I bought more than anything else is probably either iron or wool. And I think I've spent more diamonds on wool still. But iron's coming close. Or maybe it is iron. I don't know. It's one of the two. Those are my big spenders. Iron and wool. So I don't have an iron farm. And every time I think about making one, I'm like, well, what am I going to use my diamonds for if it's not for that? And so I don't make one. Twitch am I detested? Wait, what? Instagram 30,000 world. I can check. That I can check. All right, that needs to load the entire thing. Hold on. Once we're like within range of for it to load everything. Wait, I am on Dragon, right? Oh no, God. No, I don't want this one. Unload. Wither Rose Farm, unload. Dragon. Oh God, how do I? Okay, how do I get rid of that thing in the bottom right? Oh no, this is the one. Yeah, this is. It's still complaining about the area for the Wither Rose Farm. I don't want to go there. How do I get rid of that? Because right now, how do I reset it? You just like Twitch with the birding patch? Do you actually? Or are you just saying that? Go task manager. I don't want to close Minecraft. I just want to turn off the thing in the bottom right. Delete system 32 files. Fun fact, in college, I almost got my friend to delete the system 32 files. Genuinely, I almost got him to do it. Not intentionally. Basically, at the time, because I'm an old man, it was on Facebook or something, I posted, hey, if you want to make your computer run faster, just delete system 32. Because, you know, that's a common joke. And he saw that, and then he's like, oh, really? And apparently he went online and he started looking up whether deleting system 32 speeds up your computer. Now, because it's such a common joke and everyone's in on it, everyone's like, yeah, that totally works. Computer running much faster. So he tried to delete it, and apparently Windows stopped him, thankfully. Because Windows is smart enough to stop you from doing that. So he did not ruin his computer, but he almost did it. I was like, oh no. There's a task manager tab in Light Manager. Maybe a Light Manager tab in task manager. Hold on. Status info HUD? Nope. How long have I been using Light Manager? Since around 115.1 by 116 world. Or what became my 116 world. Go Light Manager menu, there you'll see. Oh. Oh, it's literally a task manager. Oh, you weren't kidding. You literally weren't kidding. Thank you. I thought you meant task manager like my computer's task manager. No, I've never know. I've never look. These two I've just they're there. I've never even really looked at them. I've never used that. I've never used these three ever. I've never touched them. These three buttons. And tasks becoming out. Who would have thought? Oh, here's the material list. Okay, so green wool, we're looking at only 3,300. Yeah, not that much. Only about 2 shulker boxes. So yeah, it's not that bad. Yeah, this number's gonna be wrong. So missing 21%. Oh wait. No, that's the other one we need to look at. If I go to this one. No, this is the one with black stained glass. Hold on. Off. Dragon. Oh, I guess both of these have black stained glass. So we have 21.7%, but there's a lot of black stained glass that I'm not really counting towards the percentage. So it's hard to say how much exactly is actually left. But still, 21% of this build is still not small. You have done 128 sheep wool farm. Did you just need a ton of wool all at once? Because usually if you just make like a few sheep wool farm, that's usually enough. In the grand scheme of things. Because you just have so much of it at the end. So that becomes, does Eric get counted each thing? 40,000 green. Oh, yeah, that'll do it. So whenever a piece of copper ages, it becomes mismatched, technically. So yeah, it basically means... That's why I'm looking only at missing blocks and not mismatched. Because technically the percentage done is lower right now, because a lot of them is just mismatched. Because it's oxidized or not versus not oxidized. So I'm ignoring it. But a fifth of this build is still left, it says. That's okay, you know? Well, what we can do, actually, if you're curious about how much that is, once we finish this layer, I can see the percentage we have left, right? And then we could go, we could check how much of a percentage every layer is, give or take, if you're curious. It won't be exact, because some layers are bigger and smaller, but that'll give you an idea of how much is left. Yeah, there is only one more wing left. But this one's almost done, and yet 20% of the build is left. You realize that, right? That's why when I said, and that is including the glass. If it wasn't for the glass, it'd be a higher percentage. That's why I said the dragon's wings is over 50% of the dragon in blocks. I'm pretty sure is what I saw it at one point. Oh, goodbye. That's made you curious? Copper sounds awesome. I love copper. I know some people want it to be a little more like solid, but considering that it looks like it's made of sheets, right? It's just sheets of metal combined with like bolts, and there's probably like something in right there holding the sheets of copper together. I think it sounds great. I think it sounds as hollow as it needs to, considering the design for it. I think copper, honestly, like people ask like, what is my favorite block? And I joke around saying netherite blocks because I love netherite blocks. They look fantastic. But I think copper is my favorite block because it's one of the first blocks that works with orange and one of the first blocks that works with prismarine, and it changes over time. It's great. I love it. Even Deeply has some good sounds. Mm-hmm. The sounds since 1.16 have just been really, really good. All the sounds they changed for 1.16, especially for the brick ones. Oh, man. The brick sounds in 1.16 are so good. Nether bricks. Oh. They did such a good job with that. How many drown have I killed so far? Well, I'm done gathering material. If you don't know, I'm done gathering all the copper I need. It took about 2.6 million drowned or so. Yep. 2.589 million. I'll kill some more because I want to get some more copper to sell. But yeah, that's my copper. You gotta go? Well, have a good one. I hope you have a fantastic rest of your day. Thank you so much for being here. And thank you. Your day's over, and I hope you have a good night's sleep. Good night's sleep and good night's rest. Someone makes a teleporter in real life. That would be something. That would definitely be something. I don't know if it's feasible. But hey, who knows? A lot of things people didn't think was possible, you know, 1,000 years ago. It's feasible and possible now. So. Who knows? Maybe people can sleep twice when they're tired and work when they want to time zones. I think that's just called freelancing and work from home on your own schedule. I use the golden carrots. I use whatever food item I'm using at the time. So I eat golden carrots, so I use that. I always have it on me. If I want to eat, I just have to turn off schematics. So see, I can't eat right now because schematic is on, but if I turn it off, I can eat. It's not a big deal, but I always have whatever food I'm eating at the time, so I like using that. You use another at home, you don't know why? That means you have to carry around another hoe in your inventory at all times, right? Yeah, I don't like carrying around just an extra item if I don't need to, so that's why I picked something that's already always on me. I could have used the sword, but sometimes I remove it. The pick would be also a good one, but I don't know how to set it to be the pick. And I don't know if I can mine if I use it as that. Good flex. Usually, I used to carry around 2 netherite hoes with me at all times. One with fortune and one with silk touch. Netherite hoes are really good these days. Like, they're actually really useful. I need this. I don't think I need this, right? Yeah, I don't need that. Gotta make it a shulker box of netherite blocks. A shulker box of netherite blocks? Look. Unless you're in creative, that's just not possible, basically. Hey, Peanut Plays, welcome in. Happy Saturday. We're doing well. Welcome, welcome. No, I'm pro. The problem isn't being pro or not being pro. The problem is time. And the amount of world you would need to destroy. I think people on average have gotten a beacon in about 6 months of playtime. And that's a beacon. That's only just over 2.5 stacks. So, yeah. I mean, literally, you do not need a tool at all for Lithematica, so. Hey, Chandel, welcome in. Try a double chest of shulker boxes of netherite blocks. Welcome, welcome. You could have had a family. Families are overrated. Netherite is forever. You just add a new blast here to the tree farm, how it works? Nice. Oh yeah, how's the, did the lack of tickworm help? Speaking of tree farm, the lack of tickworm help. It broke. Well, that means something somewhere. Wait. Hold on. I think I have an idea. Which version are you using? There's a 1.16 fixed version and just a regular version. Did you download the right one? Because 1.16 had things change. Slightly. There's like 3 blocks you need to change to make it work. But if you don't change those, it breaks. If you're using the 1.15 version. You're getting a 400.400 perimeter for a massive slime farm? Nice! Okay, you're already using the 1.16 fix. Okay. Just making sure. I don't know why it's breaking on you. I genuinely don't know. Assuming you're running vanilla or fabric, it shouldn't break on you. Curious. Just fabric? Yeah, it shouldn't break then. Because my build is literally just that, but the only difference is I just to the manual TNT dropping. Mine just uses the duper there. Otherwise, it's the same, so. Curiouser, curiouser. You're gonna have him. Oh no. No, 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 no. Don't do that. I mean, my recommendation, honestly, is take a screenshot of how it breaks and ask in the SideCraft Ask for Help channel. And I say specifically SideCraft's Ask for Help because obviously it's a SideCraft farm. Might be an older one at this point, but still theirs. So people there should know, probably have seen every way it could possibly break. So. Might be a good place to ask. Might be. I asked a couple of people and they just said place it back every time. Oh. You left SideCraft? Yeah, they're great. People are super nice. The people in the public Discord are, you know, hit or miss, but the SideCrafters themselves are all awesome. You can't wait for the Blitz World download. Oh, they said they're gonna make a world download for that? Oh, that's cool. That is pretty sweet. I can see very many people excited about that. Absolutely. So I'm gonna use storage room for your SSP. You're gonna use a storage room for your... Oh, the storage room they made. Hmm. I see. Yeah, I imagine a lot of people are gonna use a bunch of their stuff if they're making it available. Good on them. So annoying to see something on there you really like, but they never make a video on how to make it or give a world download. Well, if they make a world download, then, you know, you'll have it then. But usually the reason that is because too many people, way too many people just download content from, you know, SideCraft, from Hermits, from anyone, and you say, hey, check out this thing I designed or built or whatever it is, right? You know, unfortunately, you know, some people have made very successful YouTube channels doing literally just that, aka PleasantCraft. Yeah, PleasantCraft. There's Shondell. So, you know, that's why most times people don't provide world downloads. For tutorials, they sometimes do. But if you're just playing, it's why I also don't provide world downloads for just random things I've built. Like, for example, I know at one point in my single player world, everyone was asking me for my dragon Everyone. They're like, can I have the dragon? I want to build it too. And I'm like, no. Because I am not a very well-known person. So if I just give out the build, or the design, everything, you or someone bigger than you is just gonna go grab it and say, hey, check this out, and then they're gonna get, you know, very big, famous, and I'm gonna get nothing. So unfortunately, that is how it is. At one point, Mumbo Jumbo removed all downloads from his stuff. Flip used to give out world downloads of his stuff, and Flip is a big person in the Minecraft community in terms of, like, he's well known. And he stopped doing them, even on Patreon, because people will just take his stuff and claim it as their own. It's the unfortunate truth. So, you know, the people that do release it, you know, are usually either very big or very confident that no one's going to be able to claim it as their own, and they just don't care. That's usually yeah, the reason why a lot of times you just don't get the downloads. Yeah, the guy is so bad he can't explain anything, and what he builds doesn't work at all. I mean, a lot of people really like tutorials and use them. If you don't use, like, Lightmatica, I imagine they're very helpful. But, you know, different demographics. That's the thing. Different demographics. Lightmatica's best. You'd never be able to build anything you do without it. I did a 1.14 in 1.14. The very first vanilla world I ever did, 1.14.4. I played it without Lightmatica, without Mini HUD, without anything except Optifine. It was my only mod. Optifine, shaders, you know, all that good stuff. I made a perimeter. I made a full perimeter for, what did I make it for? Which farm? I don't remember what I made the perimeter for. But I made a perimeter. For whatever it was. And, yeah, all of that Lightmatica. I should do a tour of it. At one point, I want to do a tour of that world. I used to show it on stream, like once a blue moon. Where did you come from? Where'd you come from? Oh, right there. So, because I have some cool stuff in there. Like, that was the world where I made my first mob switch. The mob switch, I played on render distance 32. And because I played on render distance 32, I used, at the time, a spawner-based mob switch. There was an area of the world of 1024 by 1024 I could not enter. And because of such a big distance, basically, I made my mob switch 10,000 blocks away. So I made a absolutely massive redstone line to turn it on and off my mob switch. All in survival without Lightmatica or anything. Thousands and thousands blocks in distance. Yep. You've quit so many worlds for stuff going wrong. Bad Lightmatica, you probably would still be playing in a world from 2018. Oh. How does this work? You only know about the Wither and Shulker ones? So, you used to be able to use spawners up until 115. 115 broke them. And my world was 114, so that's why I was still working then. But basically the way it works is you spawn mobs as you would from a spawner. You keep them in lazy chunks. And using a portal loader, you kept the area loaded. That's pretty much it. But now, mobs in lazy chunks despawn. So you can't do that anymore. So the way it worked for me is I had a switch that would send a redstone signal thousands of blocks away through portals based on what item I would it threw in there. Yeah, that's how it worked. It would then start the clock or turn off the clock of it loading that area. Because they never despawned, I never needed to go there to load more but I could if I wanted to. Yeah, I'll show it off at one point or another. You'll see people use shulkers that seem like a pain instead of using withers. I don't like using withers. I would prefer to use shulkers, and that is because, to me, I feel safer. Shulkers don't give me anxiety like withers. Also, I had a lot of fun bringing shulkers into my world twice. In single player, I brought them over for the overworld one, and I brought them over for the nether one. I just had a lot of fun with it. Withers gave me anxiety in comparison. I think it's personal preference. These days, I mean, honestly, just use zombie villagers or something. You know, you could just use that. Call it a day. Did they fix the zombie? When did they fix it? I was waiting for them to fix it. I thought they would fix it earlier than they did. Then, when was it fixed? I mean, right now you can make a shulker farm, so you literally don't need them. But yeah, what version was it fixed finally? Tree farm was working. When you add the blast chamber, it breaks. If it breaks when you add the blast chamber, I mean, there's something going on with the blast chamber itself, right? That means either the piston feed tapes have an issue, or there's an observer or something missing in the blast chamber, right? That is just, yeah, not letting it go. Yeah, most likely than not, it's probably just the piston feed tape, aka the conveyor belt. Check there. That's an easy one to check because you can just place items and just watch it. The timer is too long for the blast. They fixed it at 115.2? No, it was still working in 116. I'm like pretty sure it was still working in 116 because people were asking me why am I not using villagers in 116. Are you sure? $116.2, I would believe. But that 115 too. I mean, you could be right. And then just my chat at the time was just not very smart. It was ill-informed like me. It's getting full, you guess? Maybe? What are we at? We're at 216. We're getting to 220 right now. Should put us at 30-ish left. Some of that. I use all mangoes. I used the one that came with a tree farm, basically, except I just used the TNT duper design. Otherwise, it's his exact blast chamber. They didn't fix it. Yeah, it was changed, but they didn't fix it. Basically, right now, as far as I know, unless they have fixed it, if you trade with a villager and then convert them into a zombie, they still count towards the mob cap, but they don't despawn. You have the 250 blast chamber, the deeper one? Yeah, that should be good. Should be the same one I have. How many shulker bucks I have? This is ridiculous. I don't know what to do with these. I don't. They just have extra, and then I have look at those shells. That's what I mean. Like I don't need a. I don't need any shulker farms. I don't use enough. I'm gonna need to go grab some more. Where's my bricks? Once around here. Halt all slime farm work and start a mob switch. I mean, it's good. I mean, mob switches are awesome. If I figured out a way of having an easy mob switch for the entire server, while having it very easy for everybody to turn it on and off whenever they want, I would. But that's a little harder. Ooh, look at that. You wouldn't want to make a perimeter without a mob switch, that's for sure. I did. In 1.14, I made a perimeter without a mob switch. Yep. You're out. Have a good one, Peanut Place. Thanks so much for being here. I really appreciate it. Did I have a mob switch? I think I had a mob switch before I started the one in 1.16 or 15. That was a little bit harder to remember. But yeah, you're a bit special. not at all. Unless you mean more of an insult, then yes. If you, trying to remember. I think I had a mob switch at the time. No, I didn't. I'm pretty sure I didn't have a mob switch at the time. Did I? I don't think I did have a mob switch at the time because I remember dealing with guardians when I was building up. I don't think yeah. I think I had to deal with the guardians trying to shoot me when I was putting in beacons and stuff. When I was doing them with the witch parry. I could be misremembering. Only way to know for sure is to rewatch the you know, the episodes. When exactly I did the guardian farm and when exactly I did the mob switch. But I think mob switch came after parry. But not before the witch farm itself. I think. Although maybe witch farm came before that too. I don't know. I actually kind of want to check. I'll check. If you guys want to check now, just look at my and the titles, thumbnails of my single player world playlist. That should tell you. Let me see. I am a curious. Playlists. Okay, so I did the trenches and the world eater and the witch hut. Now hold on, where is Yeah. So I did the entire quad witch hut perimeter with the farms and a full ice farm and all that before I made a mob switch in my single player world. Yep. So yeah. All of that was done without a mob switch. So you were saying about me being special? Or did you mean special or did I mean crazy? Or some combination of the two? I don't remember running into any issues. Mad lad. I don't think I ran into any issues having mob spawn. I don't think I had a single one. So you, if you wanted to, can make a mob switch for yourself. And you don't need to, sorry, perimeter for yourself, and you don't even need a mob switch to do it. That's the moral of the story. Don't even need a mob switch. Well, I'm an old school person, so my favorite one is Generation 1. My favorite Pokemon in general is Mewtwo. I still remember watching Pokemon the first movie in theaters. That's right. Saw that thing in theaters. I was like, yep. After that, yep, Mewtwo's my favorite Pokemon of all time. Nothing has ever changed since then. So yeah, I'm a first gen elitist, as I think commonly known, right? No, but I played like many generations afterwards. The first gen I just know real well. Every generation afterwards, I'm like, what are you again? That's the only real difference. You're about to give up? No! So wait, is just the world download not working at all for you? Just clean new download isn't working? Or is it after you modified something? It didn't play in theaters here in Sweden, but you remember seeing it? Great movie. Oh, yeah, it was a good movie. It was the first movie. What's the name of the movie? Pokemon the first movie. It was literally called that. It's like what a terrible name. But you know what? It doesn't matter. The second movie was better. I don't know what the second one was or if I saw it. What was the second movie? Maybe I've seen it? I have a feeling I did. I just don't remember it. The one with the birds. Oh, I think I did see it. I don't remember it anymore, but I'm pretty sure I did see it. Yeah, I don't remember it. I'm trying to. Yeah, that was the one with, yeah. Zapdos, Articuno, and Moltres. They went to an island or something, right? Oh. How old are those movies? I was gonna say, I'm showing my age, but to be fair, it's not like I ever hit it. Although some of us do that for fun. They are ancient at this point, they are. They really are. In internet time, they are ancient for sure. There. As I'm building this, it's still, I'll be honest, my first day of work is just popping into my head every, like, few minutes. I'm just so nervous. Bit of anxiety, you know, just casual anxiety, just every little bit. Sure, I'll be fine. Probably tell at this point. That's okay. It's gonna be okay. You're waiting for 118 to come out. Starting a UC, but you can't just start doing it now with a new... Yeah. Yep. 117, the current, like what it is right now, I consider filler. Like, I remember people asked me, like, what am I excited about for 117? You know, once it was already announced that it was splitting and 117 was just around the corner to come out, they're like, what are you excited about for 117? And the only thing I could ever answer is nothing. I was not excited for anything. Which is the unfortunate truth. Still, there's nothing that has come out that I've used now that I'm like, oh man, this is so awesome. Copper is great. But I could just not use copper and use a different block. 118 being closer. Yeah. Well, I mean, to be fair, it is closer. Right? Winter is getting closer. We don't know the exact release date. We're guessing around Christmas time. Right? Around those holidays. Based on what they said. Whether or not, you know, it's going to be around then, we don't know. Or if they're going to need even more time. The thing that actually surprised me isn't the fact that they pushed it back. I think that's a good thing. If you need more time, you know, get more time. It surprised me how late they announced that they're splitting it. Or was it late or was it early? I don't remember. It was a while before. Oh man, I don't want to be wrong on that. I remember being shocked it was either too early, really early that they realized it, or it was really late. It was one of them. I just remember being shocked. Oh no. But yeah, I still prefer that they split it, make it better, than release a shitty one. Although I am curious what they would have done if they if people didn't pick the mountains. 2 months before releasing? Okay, so it was actually pretty close to the release. That's right. Because if they didn't do mountains, right, would they have done caves? The questions we'll never know the answers to. Hey, Jaleeser, welcome in. How's it going? Happy Saturday. Hope you're doing well. The only thing I think I voted for ever was the on the mob vote recently for 117. I think that is the only thing I've ever voted for. On. Every other one was, I think, during or before I even cared about vanilla stuff. I think it was before then. Or it was just like when I still didn't care. And, like, I didn't really care about the vote I gave anyway, because they said they're going to add everything eventually anyway. So I'm like, okay, whatever then. But if you're curious, I did vote for the, Isolager, I think. Purely because I find the game too easy. It was like, oh, more mobs. Yeah, let's do it. Dream stance, just vote for whatever he says is good. Yeah. I mean, that's like that in every community. I'm doing good. I'm doing good. Just working on the good old dragon wing. Getting closer to finishing this thing up. Do I remember what you voted? It doesn't. I mean, honestly, it doesn't really matter, does it? In the grand scheme of things, the results in. That's all that matters. What an individual voted doesn't matter. I mean, honestly, like, I thought glow squid were kind of stupid until they said they're adding caves. As soon as they said they're adding caves, I was like, okay, awesome. I am 100% okay with the glow squid. Because that's gonna look awesome. And like, you go underground, one of those big like, underwater areas, and there's just a bunch of glow squid swimming around. That's gonna look awesome. I was like on board after that. The Moo Bloom, though, that one was like, no. Very few people use mushrooms to begin with. We don't need another thing that gives us more flowers that we already have. We already make like. So that's what I was like. I was a no on the whole cow thing. I was really fine on the everything else. Here's your third day of trying to get this. Oh no! You were voting a squid and Moo Bloom. Yeah. I think the end result was a very big majority, right? And towards the squid, if I recall correctly. No, I don't care enough to go down there for just Prismarine. Copper, maybe. There are two things you want, the rest is just icing. Renewable sand and movable dispensers, making TNT doable. Yep. Movable tile entities, right? I think is the thing, and movable and renewable sand. Yep. That's like the big two. For me, I don't really care much for that. Like I'm not saying I don't want it at all in the game. Not my priority. For me, I want basically RTX, and I want colored lighting. Basically, that's what I want. If I could have a color update with colored lighting and things of that nature, I would be over the moon. Nice, realistic lighting, or like shadows and everything. Basically, I want shaders in default Minecraft. It's good. I know there's Bedrock, but then I want the mechanics of Java. Look, as soon as I saw somebody playing Bedrock, I saw them run. Okay? I saw the running animation on Bedrock, and the fact that it doesn't line up at all, your feet don't line up with like how you're walking, was a deal breaker for me already. I'm not even considering everything else. Like that alone, I was like, how? How do you make the animation that bad? I can't. But really, it's the I can't have inconsistent redstone. That's usually like I like big cool builds, but you can't have that if it's inconsistent. I'm not great with redstone. If you're gonna give me inconsistency too, I'll never learn it. Can't you pay for everything? That's the deal breaker. When you have a job, it's not as bad, right? When you're older. If you're a kid, yeah, I can see that. But at the same time, you know, if you're a kid, you might not have a PC to play on, in which case, you know, Bedrock is kind of your only option. So, plus or minus. Inside the game, it's just like you can get tons of mods on Java for free, right? While those same mods can be like $2 or whatever it is. There's like, to play hardcore, you have to download a mod. And you randomly will just die in Bedrock. There's a lot of things. I cannot hold a block in my offhand on Bedrock. Why? I don't understand. Things like that, things like not being able to hold anything I want in my offhand, is the reason why I say that the whole we want parity between the two versions is complete BS. It's just something people they say, but they don't actually mean. You know, because actions speak louder than words. There's no way you would release a game where you don't have everything in parity to begin with if your goal is to have parity always. You would never just release it. Why? Because that means it's full of bugs. And then... But they're okay with it, so... I don't believe the whole parity thing. There's a marketplace that's so useless and there are texture packs to remove the marketplace button. Ooh, that's cool. Yeah, there's no, like... I imagine things like Feed the Beast type stuff doesn't exist in Bedrock, or does it? And I say Feed the Beast because it's one of the most popular big mod packs. Not because it's like the best one or anything. The graphics are just awful. Graphics are, I mean, RTX is awesome. So graphics, if anything, is the best. But it's true that in order to maintain a certain level of performance on Bedrock, there are sacrifices made. Like, if you fly out, you'll start seeing less and less leaves and other things in order to compromise. It's more gamified in their view distance and LODs, stuff like that. Which makes sense, I guess. Can't run RTX, you have a 2060, you get like 25 FPS. Well, at what resolution, first of all? And also, depends on what's in the area. You know, that might be fine. It's still in beta, so there is also that. But 25 FPS isn't that bad. I know people that have played with less FPS in Java. So it would not be a deal breaker entirely for me if I had RTX level things and you said I could play at 25 FPS. It wouldn't be great, but I don't think for me at least it wouldn't be a deal breaker. Oh, it is out of beta. Oh, okay. I didn't know it was out of beta. Yeah, last I saw it was still in beta. You don't have a G-Sync on your monitor, so with lower than 60, it's not smooth at all. Oh. Yep. I got a beta on 116, what, 2020? I assume is what you meant to say. Wait, that long ago? Over a year ago? Have I not been paying attention to it for that long? Wow. Time flies, huh? Wait, didn't the hermits do the videos for RTX at one point? Wasn't it still in beta at that time? Or when they did the videos that was actually out of beta? Oh, that was when it was released. They couldn't make a worse way to release it though? What do you mean? They removed the custom shader support, so now it's just RTX? Custom shader support? Wait, Bedrock had custom shader support at one point? How do you know about this? This is news to me. I mean, I'm sorry it was removed, but I never knew that. No replay mod too. True, yeah. Yeah, there's a lot of really good mods that you just lose access to that are in Java. It's very true. But not having a replay mod isn't the worst thing, right? Because you can just have a camera account. It's what I used to do. Like right now I have a camera account, you know, showing you in the bottom right the current progress on the dragon with the wing. That could always be recording, right? It's not, you know, it wouldn't have the animation, although you could do that in post, without perspective, of course. So it's not it's not the end of the world. There's always workarounds for everything if you want it. Also 220. Yeah, and yet I cannot run shaders because my frame rate is garbage. Because shaders are not, you know, built into Minecraft, so they're not optimized at all to work with it. SLI has been dying badly. Oh, SLI, I think, is pretty much dead now. It was dying with the 2000 series, but it wasn't dead. I think 3000 series, they've pretty much said it's dead, which is weird because they released NVLink, right? The 2000 series came out with NVLink. If you don't know what NVLink is, it's basically a much, much better version of SLI. So it's weird that they released this cool tech that is just significantly better than the previous, and yet all of a sudden it's just they're removing it. Well, not removing it, but they just people are dropping support for it. I don't think it matters, but they are releasing more expensive cards that are just taking their place. Is that good or bad? I don't know. Probably good because SLI has never actually been double performance, right? It's always been like a percentage increase. So maybe that's good. I don't know. That's like a good idea, but it used to be worked on. Yeah, that's the problem. More people need to support it. I think the way probably Nvidia and everyone sees it is, well, why would I sell you two, like, $300 cards to sell it, to run an SLI, when I could sell you this $700 card and gain more money from it? That's single-threaded. That's a single card. Now, is that why it's dead? Probably not, but guessing that is also part of the thought process. I don't know if you guys heard, because I just heard about it, what? Today? Yesterday? Apparently, there's rumors of 3090 Super coming out. By, like, all leaks. So, take everything with a grain of salt. It might have been leaked by someone who has a good reputation of giving good, like, factual information. Actual leaks, not, like, fake stuff. But still, it is leaks. But the current 3090 is, you know, being sold for like $2.5 grand. So, what? Why make a super version of that card? Ooh. Okay, I need to do that. That involves stairs, I think. The 40 series was leaked in January of this year. Oh, was it actually? That one I missed out on. Yeah, the 40 series, the 4000 series, whatever you want to call it, is the video card I would be upgrading to. So I am the kind of person to upgrade every other release. I had the 980 Ti's. I skipped the 1000 series. And I went to 2080 Ti's. I skipped the 3000 series, and I'd want to go to the 4000. Because it doesn't matter if the jump between the 2000s and the 1000, 2000 is small, when my jump is actually from like the generation before that. So I always have a decent enough jump in performance where I don't mind. So... they do have some budget-friendly stuff, though. Let's take those. They do have some. A lot of times, but more budget-friendly is Radeon. If you want this bang for your buck, a lot of times Radeon's your go-to. Let me grab some stone or something for scaffolding. Cobblestone. 700 series drivers was dropped a month ago. There you go. I assume that's the Radeon card. I'll be honest, I have not kept up with AMD's graphics card or CPUs at all. I don't know what Ryzen 3, 9, whatever it is. I have no clue. I used to keep up with that stuff. But now I just... Basically, Intel and NVIDIA are the only thing I've been keeping up with. Really old NVIDIA? Oh. Well, 700 NVIDIAs, yeah, that's real old. If you're still somehow running a 700 series card, my god. My god. How? The 710 Ti runs GTA. Okay, well, sure, but how old is GTA? 5 years old. Right? So, is that a fair comparison? You can barely run it though? Well then. You only have an i5 9400? Wait. A 9400 NVIDIA? My goodness, I'm sorry. Oh, okay, Intel, okay. I thought you meant like you have an i5 and a, you know, 9400, because there was a 9000 series. You know, for NVIDIA. I thought you meant that. I was like, wait. Your video card is how old? Oh, because then I'd be amazed you're even running Minecraft. Okay. It's fine. Oh man. You know, let's see this. Let's see what the progress is today. I'll do some more progress a little bit after the stream to make sure we finish in time. Oh, look at that. Look at that wing. You have a 10,400. You're not that much worse. I have a 7,000 series. That's a lot worse, right? Well, so it's slower. I mean, it's a lower number. So you guys have 9,000. You guys have 10,000. You're hoping to get an 8700. Why an 8700? Is that can't possibly be better than some of the newer ones, can it? Or just because it's on sale compared to the newer ones? Yeah, see, I have a 7000 series. Can't find anything else. Don't have a job right now. Is that worse than 9400? Yeah, I'll check the benchmark and stuff like that. So that is what we have left right there. It's gonna get significantly faster in like 10 layers, 20 layers. I mean, just like this little part. And then there's the other wing. Nobody actually, there's a lot of people hiring right now. The question is, what position? What position and where? Okay. If you like wanted to just get a job at like a restaurant, like as a waiter or stuff, I'm sure you could find it. A lot of them need them. Are understaffed right now. I heard airports are very much understaffed. Alright, let's go to Overworld real quick. We need more Prismarine. You can only work in some places and you live in a small village. Oh, yeah, that's a lot more of a limiter. What is the You say you can only work in some places. What is the legal like working age? In America, 16, you can get a job. Like, as a waiter or something like that. You can work at 16. In most places, I believe. Of course, not like in a bar where they serve alcohol, but... I'll need this later. Yeah, 18 for construction places, yeah. That's true. But you can get, you can go, yeah, work at a restaurant, you know, do something like that. Work, McDonald's. Like, it's not gonna be, like, top end, super awesome jobs, but hey, it pays. Right? It's money. Closest McDonald's a 35-minute drive? My goodness. Yeah, that's definitely not America. Here, close to McDonald's would be a 35-second drive from anywhere in the world. From anywhere in the US. That is usually how it is here. Yeah, just... Where are you? It doesn't matter. 35 seconds. There's not much here right now. What will cost you in fuel what it takes to get daily there? True, maybe. I clearly need to run my Guardian farm a bit more. Who's online? Jenny and Milkman. Probably somebody is in the overworld, but that should be fine. As long as they're not in the nether. Because if they're in the nether, I will get no drops. Because these guys will despawn. These shulkers right here, all of these, once all of them are filled, that means I have... Oh, this is where I left this. See? And this is where my ender chest is. That's where it was. Okay, hold on. It's back. You go back in there. That's where my ender chest is. I'm so confused. Like, where did it go? I'm usually so good about keeping it. I actually went in yesterday and I threw away, I think almost all of these were like 50 to 75% full with crystals, and I tossed all of them. All these crystals, I tossed all of them. Because like I only need shards, it was just full, and I don't need that much. Bam. Oh, there's... Cool. Another one filled. So we need 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. 9 more shulkers of that stuff, and then we're full. Just random stuff. A lot of guardian heads. Hey, Chaos Lighting, welcome in. Welcome, welcome. Happy Saturday. Hope you're doing well. Let's go. Go to the garden farm. Can we make it? Yeah, I think we can. Oh. Yeah, they're there. Yeah. Can I get my tree farm with a blast chamber schematic? Sure. I mean, it's pretty much just that. Ping me in the Discord. Ping me in the Discord, and then I'll drop it off in links downloads. But guys, if you haven't heard, I have a new YouTube channel. That's it. That is a YouTube channel. Link in chat. What is the YouTube channel? It's variety. If you enjoy variety, RPGs, adventure games, things like that, I'm gonna start streaming Pathfinder, Wrath of the Righteous on there, starting on the 2nd. So if you want variety content, go subscribe. It's gonna be a casual channel. It's gonna be yeah, just games I just play for fun. If I'm just playing a game, I'll just stream it, put it up, whatever it is, probably. Well, thank you. Yeah, it's like just change the tint, make it easy. Keep the logo, change the color. That's what I'm gonna do. Here, let's go ahead. Boom, boom, boom. There you go. And yeah, but yeah, go join, subscribe here if you want more Minecraft content and you're new, and hit the like button if you enjoyed it. Because that's gonna do it for me today. I will be back tomorrow at 9 a.m. Pacific for more. And as a reminder, I'm starting work next week on Wednesday. But that means that my weekday, not weekend, weekends are staying at 9 a.m. currently at the same time. A weekday schedule is changing from 9 a.m. to 7 p.m. Big shift. I know. It's 10 hours later. But I gotta do it because, you know, it's gonna conflict with work. So, if you can't make it, I understand. But, weekends are still gonna be there. Oh, thank you, Shendel. It is 3D artist, you know, 3D generalist, working on TV shows, movies, things of that nature. Kind of stuff I've done before. What time's on Pacific? So currently it is 11:41 a.m. right now. So effectively in about 7.5 hours forward will be the weekday schedule. About 7.5 hours from now is when we started weekdays. Weekends still 9 a.m. So yeah. I'll put another tweet out. So if you don't follow my Twitter, hop on the Discord, follow the tweets in the notification settings. You can get notified there. But yeah, that's gonna be kind of the update as it goes along. I am nervous as hell, but you know, it's normal. That's 3 a.m. for you. Oh no. Well, there's the weekends. Weekends are still gonna be at the same time. You'll be able to catch them then. So, yeah, I wish I could do earlier, but literally impossible with the full-time job. If I ever managed to do this full-time, then that would change, but until then, that's not an option. Well, thank you. Yeah, I will, awesome. Yeah, I'll upload it in a moment. So with that, guys, thank you so much for joining me. I hope you have a good one. Hope you have a fantastic rest of your Saturday. I'll see you guys next time. Take care. Goodbye. And thank you everyone for subscribing to my second channel. Bye.